not a big fan of profanity. You will rarely witness me dropping an F-bomb. If you have a good point to be made, it can be done so without vulgarity. Although I'll tell you, I was indeed on the cusp of uttering an F-bomb or three while reading O'Toole's gibberish. But unlike O'Toole, I do not condemn those individuals who brandish F Trudeau flags. The problem here is that Erin O'Toole seems to be oblivious when it comes to the concept that is known as cause and effect. Which is to say, if this stately gentleman were to put down his mint julep for a second and get off his ricotta cheese candy ass and, venture out to where the protests are happening in which those F Trudeau flags are being displayed, then maybe he would get an understanding for the lack of decorum in the public square these days. Maybe then the ever effeminate Erin would discover the justified cause for the collective anger, such as people losing their businesses thanks to nonsensical COVID-19 rules, or people losing their houses, or people being fired for not agreeing to being jabbed by an experimental vaccine, or people having their democratic rights eclipsed thanks to the federal government employing the Emergencies Act to shut down a peaceful protest. But no, O'Toole has no empathy for these people. Rather, he's more concerned that Justin Trudeau might suffer from hurt feelings when gazing upon those flags. O'Toole then blathers on about the political divides that exist today in Canada. I'll spare you that drivel, folks. And then he states the following, quote, "This is why I believe it is the duty of elected officials to try and bridge these divides as much as possible. On the left and right, it is our duty to resist and pull towards the extremes and to try and focus the political debate on real issues and solutions. I also believe that this public duty is greater for conservative politicians because division and disorder run contrary to the fundamental principles of modern conservatism." End quote. Wow, to see this closet liberal lecture grassroots conservatives on so-called modern conservatism, that's a little rich, wouldn't you say? And this mealy-mouthed slab of milquetoast wants political debate on real issues, yet he's seemingly oblivious to the fact that Justin Trudeau is seeking to shut down debate via the internet censorship bill known as C-11.
That's an excerpt from my show every night. It's called the Ezra Levant Show. That's me, Ezra Levant. You can see the whole thing behind our paywall. Well, there's a lot of goodies behind there. I do a show every weeknight. My friends Sheila Gunn-Reid and David Menzies and Nat and Kat have their shows too. You get a ton of content for just $8 a month. There's so much in there you won't find anywhere else. Go to rebelnewsplus.com.